Hiya, Rob here from Freedom Online Services, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to get fans on Twitter. Now, number one way to get fans on Twitter, put out content. Sounds really obvious, sounds really basic, but actually, if you put content out and you put keywords in it, you can put hashtags in it, you can put hash and then you can put the word that is sort of describes what you're talking about. And people will see that. People on Twitter who just check these hashtags will go, oh, that's interesting, and they'll go for it. You can go for like trends. If something happens in the news and everybody's all going for that hashtag at the moment, then you can put something out that's related to that and you can get followers like that. And it's really important to keep engaging your current followers, to keep putting out regular content, because that makes it more likely that they'll actually retweet what you've talked about and their followers will take notice. And look, it's like a sort of big networking system. Well, social networking, that's what it's called. Second thing, TweetAdder. This really works, right? Basically, all you need is to know somebody else who is in your niche and whose followers will like what you do. So, I mean, this is entitled How to Get Fans on Twitter, so I'll talk about it from a musician's point of view. Let's say your music sounds a hell of a lot like Stevie Wonder. Well, there's lots of people out there following all the Stevie Wonder fan sites and Stevie Wonder touring Twitter tweet things and what have you, and soul music radios and things like that. All of these, you can set TweetAdder so that it generates a list of all their followers, and then you can set it to just automatically, while you sleep, follow those followers. Now, how cool is that? Unfortunately, it's not quite as cool as it sounds, because if it follows 200 of them in a day, then probably about 20 of them are going to follow you back. The rest of them you just have to unfollow at a later date. It does that automatically, which is cool. Out of those 20, you send them all a direct message. That also happens automatically. Out of those 20, maybe 5 of those who get the direct message will actually click on the link in the direct message and go to your squeeze page. Although some of them might see your messages later and then go to your squeeze page or to your website or whatever. So it's not quite that bad. But what I'm saying is it's a fairly small percentage actually. Even if it goes out to 200 people, you'll probably find about 5 of them every day. And then, depending on how good your targeting is, maybe all of them love what you do, or more likely probably about half of them do. So what I'm leading up to basically is this is an awesome way to effortlessly contact a few people every day who really dig what you're doing, which is really cool because you get them interested and they connect with you and they stay with you, and it's free promotion that just goes on in the background. You only pay for TweetAdder once. You pay them a one-time fee, and then you've got this software that just does this forever, which is really cool. But the thing I'm getting onto next is that this is only part of the mix. No business can survive on just this. So the other way to get fans on Twitter actually is to get fans outside Twitter and then to tell them about your Twitter feed. Because if you tell them about your Twitter feed, then they'll follow you on Twitter and they will retweet your tweets and they will give you extra exposure. And they will continue to be engaged with you, which is also great. If they retweet stuff, then other people will get to you, so you've got more fans on Twitter. So you can't, well, maybe somebody can, but I've never met anyone who has just, on Twitter, gone from 0 to hero. I don't think that's possible, but you can use Twitter as an awesome part of the mix, and you can use everything else you do to really infuse that Twitter vibe and really get you somewhere. Hope that's been really helpful to you. Take care for now.